Wants to win this race. Jamie McMurray, great restrictor plate driver. He gets a good run, but he doesn't quite get there, and then he moves up to block the 48, who has a good run coming on the outside. They make contact, and here's the results of that.
Truex trying to keep the field behind him.
Keep it behind you, keep it behind you, keep it behind you. One to go, one to go.
The white flag is out.
They're going to
crash. With a big run. They're crashing. Christopher Bell upside down.
They need a little more help to get up there and make it 3 wide for the lead. And here comes the move. Oh, and there's contact. Cameron Haley gets turned. Hedberger gets turned. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 trucks crashing and colliding. Daniel Suarez is in it. Also the Daniel Reddick machine is in it. Also others crashing and colliding. And the wreck continues to turn.
And which way will Christopher Bell go?
Big crash. Heavy hit for Crafton. Caution is out. Suarez and Crafton both battling for the lead, and they are torn up.
Underneath Casey Kane. Looks like Casey went to go tuck in behind her and just misjudged it. Got into her right rear, turned her into the wall. Hard impact.
Man, right down the straightaway here. Woo. She's going by Casey here, making the pass, and man, he just tips her in the right rear and turns her into the fence.
The one bounce you out. Now watch him.
How did Elliott Sadler get back on the road and not lose any ground? He's going to have a chance to win this race.
If he pulls high.
Joey Logano gets turned. Elliott Sadler drives through. They're crashing big time. And the line, Brendan Poole. First career win at Talladega.
Let's see what the video shows here.
What would you anticipate they're looking at? Because I never saw the caution lights come on. And the only thing I can think of is that NASCAR would have deemed the caution lights came on before they got to the start-finish line, and Poole was not leading at the time of caution.
That's possible.
But I didn't see the lights come on. Logano's okay.
Checked up sideways, trying not to get into him.
Stay off of him.
Wow, look at that. Amazing save by Jimmy.
Boy, and by Trevor Bayne, who got almost sideways.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That
three's like a pinball.
17's pretty. And that's the downside to staying out.
20 hand back, trying to get a run here inside. Checking up front, watch, easy, inside. Keep coming, yellow's out. So we get inside, got to spin here, back it down, slow down.
Whoa! No, Johnson's out of it.
Big wreck.
Can't go.
Big wreck going to happen here on the front straightaway.
No, man! You are kidding me?
Pretty well blocked. So here's the restart.
It's a nice jump here.
Yeah, he starts to go, but it looks like when he shifts.
That's where he shifted third.
And it just didn't, something happened.
And then here comes trouble.
It's on from there.
Look who this takes out. The 78, the 4, 47. All these cars piling in there. Nowhere to go. Ricky Stenhouse Jr.
Bam, right into the 24.
Kyle Busch.
Going to be easier to tell you who's not involved.
Goodness gracious.
Nemechek on the outside. All kind of contact into the wall.
Sorry, no caution. Keep going.
The caution is out. A lot of damage.
Matt Crafton, hard driver's side in the wall. Got all the damage to Reddick's truck.
The 44 of Brian Scott is sideways. Saves it coming off of 2, but then looks as though Kyle Larson may have been in the back of him when he came off of 2. And there's the heavy contact.
Yeah, and you saw the backfire out of the tailpipes of the 44 as he was trying to save the car. It looked like he was maybe on and off the throttle. His speed probably reduced. The 42 is right behind him. You see the safer barrier doing a good job absorbing some of the impact there.
Right along with Dale Jr.
Keep coming low. Come on. Clear. Big wreck back here. Caution's out. Good job.
You see the 44.
Block, but Eric Almirola gets side by side with Justin Allgaier at the end, and coming towards a checkered flag, a wreck off of turn 2 forces NASCAR to throw the caution flag, and we would need video evidence to determine a winner.
After car to the wall, turn 1 hard.
Oh, that's going to be big. Big.
Oh, huge wreck.
Everybody.
They're still running into each other. Newman's on fire.
Right up into Paul Menard.
Just gets it a little bit on that corner, and it turns a 48 dead right.
Yeah, sort of like the 48 was turning a little bit to the right. The 41 was turning a little bit to the left, and that little bit of contact.
2 in front of her. Check it up, check up, check up, check up.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, he's coming to pit road, 24. I think he. Oh,
crash.
Run behind him.
Matt.
Tony Stewart. Casey Kane. All torn up.
I think the 24 was thinking to come to pit road right there. When he slowed down,
Does handling go away? But how does your car? You see the 18.
Huge up into the wall. Kyle Busch in the 18 destroying that car.
You see him. He's drafting. Everything's normal to watch. See, there was a little puff off the right rear. He had to correct the car, and then he got a little bit too much right rear wheel turned to the right and got it up into the wall. But you know, when a tire blows like that, it makes such an explosion. It's so loud. It first startles you. It scares you. Then you have to correct the car, and now you're along for the ride.
Reed, red, white, 16. Racing outside of Gone, just went wide on him into the wall.
You know, you can get sucked up in turn 1 pretty easily. I think that's why it makes turn 1 a good place to pass, is because there's not a lot of grip outside of the line. So it looked like he just got up into the gray.
And I'm sure Clemens thought he was going to be able to hold it up there, and when he couldn't, trying to cut to the bottom, Clemens gets loose and they make hard contact.
I always feel like when there's accidents in these stock cars, it's like footballs. You're just not really sure where they're going to go.
And we've got trouble behind him, Rick. Around they go.
Yeah, stay down, go up.
It looked like it was Eric Almirola that was the first to go sideways and then collecting numerous cars behind him.
Murray actually comes down and gets onto the left front. It's on from there. I mean, we talked about it earlier. As soon as somebody makes a mistake and you're in this big pack of cars, you're going to take a lot of people with you. It's just how it happens. You can, some of these cars riding around the back actually got in the wreck as well. So one mistake by a driver, a mistake by 2 drivers.
Whoa, there's
Around she goes into Kenseth.
Oh gosh,
up in the air and into the wall hard.
Man, Kenseth.
Man, I thought he was going to catch the catch fence back there. The way it landed was.
I am not believing that.
21. There's the 3 of them. Whoosh.
You realize how powerful the wind is in that situation to be able to take a car of this weight, what's 3,400 pounds around approximately, and just pick it up in the air like it's a piece of paper.
Keselowski.
Big run coming from the 18. Oh, the
Kyle
3 stepped
Busch.
out.
Dillon. Kyle Busch and Dillon side trouble. Car hard in the wall. 2 of them. Keselowski to the line. Caution had waved with Keselowski the leader, and crashing are Harvick, Allmendinger, Stenhouse. Act between Truex and Allmendinger, and then Cole Witt turns Kevin Harvick up and into the wall, and Stenhouse and Allmendinger slides along and crashes with Truex. Caution is out. Race is effectively over.
And then he hits him a second time closer to the right rear corner, and you see that starts to move the tail of the 6 from left to right. Darrell Wallace Jr. does the best he can to regain control, but at these speeds he loses control, gets into the 20, and then you start to see just back and forth. You see the 19 and Daniel Suarez as it leaves the screen, almost has it collected. The 2, great to see that car come back onto the ground. We saw cars go airborne in Talladega. That car could have easily went up into the air and flipped over. The roof flaps open, the cowl flaps open, set the 2 back on the ground.
They did settle down back straight away. A big hit, and Jimmy Johnson goes spinning
down. Buscher. Oh man.
Chris Buescher on his lid and lands back on his wheels. Caution.
Oh man, we saw 4 wide off the corner over there. I was afraid of this.
Dillon turns him into the 35.
And Dillon gets into Gilliland. Joey Logano turned the 48. And Buescher goes for a big tumble.
I didn't think that thing was going to stop rolling there for a second, DW.
Goodness.
Oh, trouble. 2 cars around, one in the wall.
A lot of cars.
Watch her inside. Block her down.
A lot of cars.
Incredible save not to spin out, but then unfortunately those behind him just couldn't get slowed down.
They were.
Oh, the 21 dove in behind him. When he got in behind him, that 78 was on the outside of him, just took the air right off him. He did a great job, but unfortunately Chase Elliott had nowhere to go.
Kurt Busch sliding by.
Kurt Busch, the 19 of Carl Edwards spins and connects, makes contact with the 24 Chase Elliott. A lot of damage to that 20 car.
Allgaier sideways off the corner. Can he save it? Contact with Jones. Second caution of the day. Wow.
Dale Jr. gets to the bottom of the racetrack on Poole.
Yep, Poole goes to, looks like he goes to protect it a little bit. Junior kind of gets into the left rear. I guess Poole got into the 7 there as well.
Yeah. Junior does his job, gets to the bottom. And then Poole runs up into the side of Allgaier.
Yeah, Allgaier just didn't get the best restart that I thought he was going to have and be able to clear the 48 car of Brendan Poole. And
Kyle, and around goes Kyle Larson.
Ooh, man, oh, big impact.
Man.
Thank God that safer barrier is there, but that was still a huge impact.
Second caution of the day, lap 48.
Oh, yeah, you see right there, left rear tire goes out, and he's lost control at this moment. He's trying to keep it going straight.
Yeah.
Hits the outside wall.
This is the one that's going to hurt. Watch this thing come down through here, head on into that inside wall.
Just nothing he can do at this point.
Just hang on. And
straight into the safer barrier.
Watch that safer barrier. Watch that thing flex and shoot that car back out.
Now you're talking about a 3,400-pound piece of machinery lifted all 4 wheels up in the ground and spins it around like a top.
Probably running about 140, maybe 50 miles an hour, even
in the scrub,
at that point, trying to scrub off speed.
As it scrubs off speed.